All right, welcome back to another episode of TaylorMade Rides, and today we're on something a little bit different. It is a SEARS 1976, 77, and if I'm wrong, let me know, but a SEARS LT1036 garden tractor. Now, in today's video, we're gonna try and get it running. We're gonna try and actually get the deck working. You can see it actually got pushed through some tall grass. We kind of had to cut it out of where it came from. So it does have some on there. Don't be alarmed, it does not quite run right. The gentleman we got it from did some tinkering to it, but we're gonna try and fine tune it, hone it in, and then back, there's a little service trail that the train company uses. We're gonna try and really just throw this in the fire and see if we can cut down some grass that's about waist high. Now these blades are probably duller than a wooden stick, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and just see what happens. So without further ado, I'll get you in here. It came with some goodies. We got a Briggs & Stratton muffler here and some other stuff. Already have broken parts. Yep, that's fine. The guy did tell me it didn't run. I did put a battery in it, I do gotta say, but I haven't done anything else. I just wanted to see if the lights work. That was a big thing for me for some reason. So it's got a battery in it. That's it. Haven't really done much else. So we'll see if this thing can get revived. And the gentleman I got it from said it leaked oil really bad and it was louder than hell. We'll see what happens. So like I said, without further ado, let's tear into this. All right, here it is. And like I said, there's a lot of grass there. We had to kind of cut it out. I apologize, the garage is in a little bit of a mess. You can see some of that grass get up top, but had to weed whack it out of there. It's pretty cool, old 11036. It'll give you a little walk around. I wonder if I can get that sticker replaced because that's pretty neat. I did say I did put a new battery in here. The shifter, well, it's loose. It seems to work, maybe. Seat's in, okay shape if you just look that way, not at it. See here, you can see from the weed whacker dragging this thing out. We got a lot of crap on it. Got a key. Nice little, oh, that's pretty stiff too. Might need some attention. Nice little side. This side's a lot better actually. No step. Let's step on it. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, I like it. And again, the front end, really like that. That's square. Let's see what we got in our goodie bin here. So the guy told me the muffler was bad, so we got a small engines Briggs & Stratton muffler. And this was a piece, I think a breather that broke. So I guess you can see they tried to fix it and then it just snapped off. So we have an air filter. It's a good wrench. We have an air filter for it. Oh, another breather, different style. Some bolts, hardware. Oh, actually, this is probably what we need. That grommet there, this guy. We'll see what we can make happen. Is if that muffler's blown out, this thing will be pretty loud, and I don't want to really disturb the neighbors, but we'll see what it sounds like. If we can even get, oh yeah, you can see some work done. Whoa. That's, yeah, that's good work right there. Oofta. All right. Oh, it's latched. Okay, so off the bat, definitely has an oil leak, some spare parts. Not great, to be honest with you. Can this come off? Wow, okay, maybe that one's staying there. Hook a pipe on that, maybe. Okay, it's got an aftermarket carburetor, zip-tied air filter, aftermarket linkage. The bolt has been sheared off, that's fun. I put a battery in it and I didn't do much else in the light. Didn't even see if it spins over. It could run, it could fire right off, but we'll see. The guy I said he said it was sitting for a while. He thought the battery was bad. He said the starter solenoid was replaced a little bit ago, so we might get lucky there if it fires up. I suppose we probably should just fire it up. that bolt's missing, but I'll show you. I'll get you in close. This is what we're looking at. See that bolt on the top's been broken off, which hopefully means that this isn't locked up. Oh, no. We got some spinach. Something moved. All right, and this is, yeah, believe it or not, this isn't the worst part. There's that, self-tapered in here, and there's oil everywhere, which, oh, and that probably is our culprit. So, that's what this guy probably went to. Interesting. So, I don't want to blow oil out everywhere. You can see it was actually already leaking. I threw a rag under there because it was a lot. And so, last night when I pulled this in, tires are in decent shape. That one's got some wind in it. Really gonna have to hose this thing off. But, yeah, let me plug that so that way we're not blowing any more oil, assuming that's where it's coming from. I don't know if this was jostled around and it was leaking out the side there when we were moving it or what. But I'll go ahead, see if I can put that piece in with some of our new, see if we can get it to work. All right, so I think I'm just going to take our piece and, because this is that grommet we need, you can see there's a lip there, and it'll sit inside our housing. And there's just oil everywhere. Put all this effort in for a tractor that probably won't even run. If it does, I'll probably scare the kids that are playing outside. Okay, so that's sort of in. Fits nice, actually. And then we have our other piece. Now the question is, do we cap this off? I know it's a breather, but for time's sake, do we go with what their idea was and just, you know, or something else? All right. See if, whoop, sorry about that. Knocked you all over the place. Got my Leatherman. Let's unscrew this. I mean, look at the rest of it. Does it matter that much? Got bowing to do. Hopefully, this takes me 10 minutes. Hopefully it fires right up. New battery, the guy didn't lie to me. Facebook never does that, huh? We'll jam this in here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, we may have to revisit this in 1 second. All right, our temporarily permanent, I mean, that's not going anywhere. I did cut my finger though, but sure, it's on there. See what happens. So I wonder then, we should probably check the oil. The guy gave me a quart, 1030, so she must have a drinking problem or a leaking problem. At least we know it's not gonna rust out. Stay in a good spot for me. Okay, so our piece is here. Runs across. Watch that piece. See if I hit the throttle. Very little movement, but it clears. So that's good. So technically fixed. Okay, so next little thing before we fire it up, because if this gets really hot, I'm not gonna be able to grab it. We'll see if I get this to spin off, because I have that new one. Wow, that is tight. Because I think I have new bolts, I have the piece for that, and it would sit like that maybe, and blow out the sides, so that would work. Nope, that is stuck. All right, well, I guess we are just going to hop on it. See what happens. Okay. so I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Not first. Okay, that's neutral. There's so much play there. Does this matter? Engage, so we're on disengage. Brake. There's a run. We'll put it on slow, I guess. Key. Again, I don't know. It's gonna. That bolt is sheared off, which I don't like. All right. Headlights work though. Can't see that probably. See what happens. It's fun. I wonder if it'll start. Nothing. Let's give it a little sauce, maybe. All right, well, keep going. Maybe it's got to fill carb up. It ran. That was weird. It took so long. Okay, can't be that soaked oil filter or air filter. Oil filter. Yeah. Come on, come on. Stay with me now. That is noisy. All right, runs. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do now is jam this thing just right on the grass. So much for kind of a revival there. Just need a little battery. I put that plug on there. I do want to see if it leaks oil any worse. We'll find out here in a minute. Now, unfortunately, the neighbor's kids are out playing in our driveway, so I'm not going to film them, but I'll catch you up when we get to that back pasture area. Not really, just the back stretch. And I'll see about cutting some of it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I haven't even crawled under, and I'm not going to, but these blades are probably dull as all get out. Oil everywhere. Blades are dull. You can see we had to cut it out of here. There's grass clippings everywhere. Looks like it was running at some point with all the grass, but we'll throw this thing out there, test out the gears. Does it have all the gears? It's a 3-speed with reverse, you know, so maybe, probably not. You see how sloppy that stick is. Right now it's sitting in between second and third. Could just have first. I mean, that's really all we need. Reverse would be nice. You know, does the brake work? The clutch, does the clutch work? Who knows? I'm not checking anything. We're just gonna throw it in there. So stick with me here. I'll see if I can get some stuff cut, and we'll go from there. Alright, it's loud as hell. Well, it's on all the way. Car feet's adjusted. Let's engage. Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, this is what we're cutting. Try to. Back stretch. You see where we came from. It didn't like that. Probably shouldn't have just dropped it down. Let's put it back. Alright. That was down all the way. This thing really idles high. Look how much play that is. Alright, we're in neutralis. Engage. Little bit. First. Oh, we're cutting. Well, it works. You can see I made a nice real mess in the back, but that's okay. This is all tall. Sure. Question is, do I stick my hand in there? Oh, was it my deck height, huh? How high up was I? Oh, am I up all the way? No, I was all the way. Let's get in here. Get some of this out. Stick your hand right in there. Yeah. Get some ticks on me or something by the time we're done. All right. Well, maybe we just shoot it backwards. Hit this again. I don't know. The tracks are right here, so the conductor can see me. Yeah, technically it mows, just not very well. That could be from the blades, though. Let's let me do some thinking. Well, I would have to say it's a mower. It works, does the job for sure. See what the are we latched on? Did I do that? All right. Oh, we're not even leaking. Oh yeah, we lost our pipe here. Blew right off. I suppose there anything in it? No. Maybe I'll tuck that back in really quick. There we go. Stay. That won't stay there. Well, it does it. Does it do it well? To be determined. But I would have to say it runs now. Okay. That idle is high. Something fierce. So definitely have to adjust that makeshift carburetor there if we want to actually get performance out of this, or something a little bit lower. It runs at like 7,000. But the blades aren't great. Grass is shorter there, a nice ugly patch. I might try and actually clean this strip up, do my civil deed here. Technically it's the railroad department, so they'll probably be mad at me, but it's a Sunday, there's nothing else to do. Runs. Didn't run before. Technically revived, right? Thing to do. Let me know if you ever had one of these. If you've never mowed with these before, I have a straight plow attachment for it and an auger plow for snow blowing, or just a snow blower plow, whatever you want to call it. So we'll use this thing in the wintertime, pushing snow if the neighbors need help, or just, getting driveways and stuff cleaned up, or just cutting grass. It's only a 36-inch deck, but it'll work. But yeah, let me know if you ever had one, what you thought of it, if you liked it. And thanks for watching. And like, subscribe. Let me know what you think.